All right. It's Thursday evening. It's time to fold some laundry. And I was listening to the Daily Bulwark podcast today. I can't remember the guy's name. The second half of the episode, Tim had the American ambassador to Israel under Obama. And boy, howdy, man, that dude was just spouting the same old bullshit. That he made it seem like Iran has a whole bunch. They have enough weapons grade plutonium or whatever, 60% pure, that within a very short number of days they could further refine or process to 90% pure, enough to make 10 warheads. And he made it seem like Iran had the capability of just like cranking out a warhead within like a couple of weeks if they just, made the decision to do that. And that's why Israel had to attack now. We've been hearing that from Bibi Netanyahu literally for 30 years, first of all. Second of all, Bibi Netanyahu is exactly like Donald Trump in that they're both just fucking liars. They lie for their own agenda. And Bibi Netanyahu's agenda for 30 to 35 years has been regime change in Iran. And if Iran has this whole time, let's just say a month. Let's say that Iran, if they just decided to, could have at least one nuclear warhead ready to go in 30 days. This guy, for some reason, was making it sound like Iran has the capability of doing that. They just haven't decided to do that yet. We're coming up on 21 months, I guess, of Israel's war against Palestinian women and children inside the Gaza Strip. Why wouldn't Iran develop a nuclear weapon while that's going on? Because Iran is a key supporter of Hamas, and Israel has basically decimated Hamas. Then we saw what Israel did to Iran's other proxy group, Hezbollah, in Lebanon, with their 3,000 or 4,000 pagers. And then Iran's third proxy group, the Houthis, we were at war with them for a couple of months. So all of their proxies have been incredibly degraded. Israel, I think, has taken out the leadership of Hamas to a large extent, has taken out the leadership of Hezbollah. All of their proxies have been incredibly degraded. So it's like Iran doesn't have the capability of fighting back the way that it used to. If Iran is 30 days away from a functioning nuclear warhead, why wouldn't they have developed it now, knowing that Israel has basically taken out all of their proxy groups? It's like, how fucking gullible are these people, man? And hang on. So I believe that this is simply Bibi Netanyahu taking advantage of current circumstances. He knows that he can talk Donald Trump into doing whatever by simply saying, hey man, you can be a part of this and be the hero and take credit for it if you drop some bunker busters on their last major underground nuclear facility. Bibi Netanyahu absolutely 100% knows how to manipulate Donald Trump, probably better than anybody. first. Second, like I said, I mean, it's Netanyahu taking advantage of the fact that Iran is the weakest that it has been in decades. Its proxy groups are severely degraded. They don't have the ability to fight on behalf of Iran and start these little skirmishes that will distract Israel's attention. Although Hezbollah still has, 150,000 of their missiles in southern Lebanon. I don't know why they haven't been chiming in and firing off some of those. Hezbollah is severely degraded. We've taken care of the Houthi rebels. They're severely degraded. It's just a question of opportunity for Netanyahu. He looks at Iran as being weaker than they've been in the entire 30 years that he's been calling for regime change. It has jack shit to do with Iran's nuclear capability. That was an excuse. That was what was going to get it started. Because what did Israel do on their second day of bombing? They bombed Iranian national television station. What the fuck does that have to do with their nuclear program? Nothing. It has nothing to do with it. It's just, man. And then on the second or third day, it was a couple days ago, I did see footage that Iran had taken out like the physical headquarters for Mossad, which is Israel's intelligence agency. Israel is nothing without Mossad. It's their version of the CIA, but on steroids. And I saw reports that they also killed the head of Mossad and some senior leadership from Mossad. And that was a couple days ago, which is right around the time that Donald Trump changed his tune. And I think if those reports are accurate about Mossad headquarters, which I saw video of, and the director of Mossad and senior leadership of Mossad, that I think had to play into Donald Trump's calculus in changing his mind. That and the fact that he saw all this amazing footage, all this amazing war footage on Fox News and got FOMO and didn't want to be left out. And then Bibi Netanyahu called him up and said, "Hey man, you want to take credit for all of this? You want to be the hero?" Which is funny because it's like, what's the one thing that Donald Trump wanted during his first term that he didn't get? A Nobel Peace Prize. This isn't exactly going to go very far in getting Fat Nixon, Pervert Hoover, his Nobel Peace Prize. But, Israel will name another housing development after him or something. So these old fucking white men who are going to die soon, between Putin, Netanyahu, Trump, and the Ayatollah Khamenei in Iran, are just fucking everything up for the rest of us, perpetually. They're just fucking up everything for the rest of us.